In 2009, Mark Thornburg formed MotoRaceTire, a company determined to make the industry's best UTV tires. 10 years later, MotoRaceTire came to Johnson Valley to take on the toughest one-day off-road race in the United States, King of the Hammers. Armed with 18 teams from all over the country, MRT was ready for the challenge.
We're here with Evan Engelhardt at King of the Hammers 2019. What kind of car are you racing?
It's a Polaris RZR Turbo. It started as a 2016 chassis, and I took it and stretched it, added a fuel cell to it, moved the radiator to the back, boat-sided it, changed things up from previous years of racing just normal two-seat RZRs. This will be year 5 or 4 or 5. I can't even keep count at this point, but this will be the 3rd year for this car.
And what's the best finish you've had so far?
Best finish was our 2nd year. That was 2016. We finished 8th overall out of 100-something cars, so we were proud just to get to the finish line. It was a hell of an achievement. We got 3 buddies that came up from Texas. My fiance is here with me. Buddies from back home that we raced with that are also pitting with us, so we've got pretty much 2 teams kind of joined together overall.
What did you think of the qualifier?
Qualifying course is fast. I mean, it was a good short course in the beginning. There was a big rock wall climb in the back and a bunch of downhill sections that had a bunch of rocks in them, and I ended up smoking a wheel on a rock. The tire was in fine shape. The wheel just tacoed, but that was my fault. I hit it. I mean, nothing was going to survive what I did to that there. But then I had to finish the last quarter with a flat pretty much, and the tire held up great. Even being flat, we threw the bonsai down the rock wall and make it across the finish line.
All right, we're here with Anthony Young. What year is this for you, racing King of the Hammers?
Oh, you lose track, but I think it's number 4.
All right, and what's the best finish you've had so far?
14th, 2016, I believe.
What do you think of the course this year?
A lot of really high speed, so hopefully this long travel suspension will help soak a lot of that up.
Who do you have to thank?
Oh, there's a little short guy called Nate Blackwell. I'd like to thank him. We built the car for his company, NCB, and kind of gave me free game, let me do what I wanted. And it's got about everything we could throw at it, so this is probably my best chance of getting a real good finish this year. Got an awesome pit crew. We're with Mr. Engelhardt too. We're sharing pits. We got about 15 people between us. I'd like to thank my boy and my wife for about 6 months worth of very late nights.
Qualifying this year would also become quite a challenge. Dark, ominous skies, high winds, and an oncoming rainstorm before power hour would add to the stress these teams had to face.
We're over here with Patrick Murray. What do you think of this year's race?
So far, so good. It's actually pretty cool. We qualified in power hour and we got hit by the rain. Nobody else did, but we're from the East Coast, so it worked to our advantage. It was cool sliding the cart around there. Had a little problem with my shield after the first jump. Everything came off the dash and hit me in the face, but once I got it cleared off, it seemed like a pretty clean run. We missed all the big rocks and didn't cut any tires, so I think we're prepped for tomorrow. The car's already ready to go.
What do you think of the course this year?
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't go up backdoor like the rumor was, but I think it's going to be a challenge, and I think fuel is going to be key on lap 1 for any of these guys running the stock fuel cell. Last year I only made it through lap 1.
Yep.
So we didn't do too much to the car this year. We kind of came we figured the car out through the 2018 season. We started with a 2019 chassis, gusted it where we needed to, and cut weight where we needed to. So overall, I think the car is right around 150 pounds lighter, and she's fun to drive now. So
Awesome. Speaking of 2018, how'd you do?
So 2018 shaped up pretty well. We had a really good finish in Kentucky with fourth place. Justin Barth beat us by 5 seconds, but we ended up taking the championship. So we're number one in the East, and I believe 8th or 9th overall in the nation. So not bad for our rookie season. Well, first of all, I want to thank my wife. She puts up with the late nights in the garage and my time away from her.
Who makes the best UTV tire?
Oh, come on, MRT, man.
Here with Michael Lee.
We're all ready to go. Car's prepped and ready. Been here since Tuesday morning. Testing, tuning, pre-running. Everything's ready. I feel comfortable, feel confident. Car's fast. Should be good.
Perfect. What do you think of the race course this year?
It's very fast. Less rocks. It's going to be a little bit different. So I'm glad they added in the outer limits of Spooner's Trails in 1920. It'll definitely add some technicalities to the course and kind of give the rock guys a chance to kind of equalizer between everybody for sure. So, but there are a lot of desert sections. A lot of guys are tapping out on fuel. So fuel mileage is going to be a big deal. We got to figure it out. Got a good plan, good strategy. Capitalize on it.
You're out on the qualifying course already today.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, it got pretty rough out there. Whooped out pretty good. The ruts got pretty deep, but we just kept on digging through there. Smell on the side, pushed the gas, came out in the 20th start position. So pretty happy on that. Haven't been able to qualify very well in the years past with the 1000. So having the turbo definitely a huge help. Learning curve for sure, but I feel good about it.
Speaking of past years, how many years have you raced this now?
This is my second year.
Okay.
So been wanting to do it for many years. Finally made it happen last year, and I don't think there's any turning back at this point.
Awesome. And who are you out here with? Friends, family, crew?
Yeah, got my whole family. My wife Maria, Peyton Harrison, my kids, my dogs, all three of them. Drove from Alabama 36 hours. Co-dog Chris Armstrong, pit help Nick, Bust Knuckle Off-Road, and Joey Gilbert Designs. So that's kind of our crew, and been helping out a lot.
Who makes the best UTV tire out there?
MotoRaceTire, no doubt.
It's the morning of the race, and our 18 teams are poised and ready to take the green flag. Pre-race jitters are replaced by excitement as adrenaline starts to take over. Over 110 cars leave the line in pairs and head out into the desert. The MRT team's right in the thick of it. As teams proceed through the race, they come to the famous obstacle known as Chocolate Thunder. While not the most difficult obstacle in the race, the location makes it a fan favorite. Almost 6 hours after the start of the race, the first MotoRaceTire team member, Evan Engelhardt, arrives at the finish line in 6th place overall.
race?
Oh man, it was a great day. It's the most beautiful King of the Hammers we've ever experienced. No dust. Perfect.
Awesome.
Few issues, but
Yep.
yeah, I rode the car 5 times. That's a new record. No flat tires. All 4 tires. Started the race. We're still in the car. No problems there.
So who makes the best UTV tire out there?
MotoRaceTire, no doubt in my mind.
So let me ask you, what's the best UTV tire out there?
MotoRaceTire, of course.
So Mike, who makes the best UTV tire out there?
MotoRaceTire. All day, every day.
Who makes the best UTV tire out there?
MRT.
Thank you.
Started 21st and ended 21st.
Did you?
We didn't even have to do that for 7.5 hours.
So what'd you think of the race?
Oh, it wasn't a race, it was a workout for my fucking coat dog. It was fun. It was fun. Blew the belt fucking first 2 miles. We had to change the belt. Marcos, Flacco went by, so and then we were going slow, we were getting past, and then we saw Raul at Jackhammer or Jack North.
Hey, did you see me over there?
Yeah.
I was like ahead of you guys like 2 hours.
I know. You were like a lap 2, like, oh, too much for old Betsy. Dude, I was not gonna get stuck out there with no fucking lights, dude.
Those MRT tires, 2-wheel drive. MRT tires, 2-wheel drive, up outer limit, down spooners, passing car still with a winch and everything else. Those tires, great. All day long, not one flat, super grippy. They're the best tire out there right now, I still think. Freaking awesome.
Awesome.